What is up, everybody? Mickey Joe back at you. You guys tonight, check it out. We have a Canadian IMP. This is a 2018. It is menu number 12, pulled pork, or pulled pork. You guys, I'm super pumped on this. I got to tell you a little story. I have a very kind, very generous viewer. He's one of my first subs. He's been with me since the beginning. His name is Michael Gilpen. Michael, I know you're watching, you and your kid, hopefully. Thank you so much for the box you sent. Michael sent me this ration and a whole bunch of other stuff, and you guys will be seeing that in the coming weeks and months. And he sent me a lot of stuff. Like, seriously, it's gonna take me months to get through it all. Anyway, Michael, thank you so much. Without further ado, let's get into this 2018 pulled pork, you guys. I'm stoked. It feels like it's been a minute since I've had an IMP, especially a 2018. Oh, I need to get my... Where's T'Challa? There we go. Once again, forgot something from the kitchen. There we go. T'Challa did good work for me. Let's open up this IMP and see what we got. This may be the first 2018 pulled pork on YouTube, and if so, once again, thank you so much, Michael. That's a pretty cool honor for me. I don't know if it is. I didn't do any research beforehand, and that shouldn't be surprising to any of you. All right, come on. Come on, I want to get this all out like a pile, but it is really tightly packed in there. Ugh. All right, it's not going to work. Okay, first things first, we got our pulled pork. That's actually a lot heavier than I expected it to be. This is, I don't know if you guys can read that, 360 calories. We got about 318 grams. A lot of stuff in there, but that's not worrying. Pulled pork, you know, good barbecue, has a lot of ingredients. Got some lemon lime sports drink. 2 of those. I got that espresso roast coffee that I love so much. Whoa! I dropped my Tic Tacs. This is the cutest little pack of Tic Tacs ever. And my not candy, but towel. I'm stoked. I got another one of those things. I will also have the big old long spork up in this thing. We have, ooh, what? Sweet and salty almonds. I'm into that. I have got Canadian military packed, but Reese's Pieces. This is interesting, you guys. I'm not sure I'm going to open that. That is very, very cool. I don't love Reese's Pieces, but you don't ever see them in this sort of packaging. That's super legit. Very cool. Very cool. Stoked on this so far. I'm assuming there's going to be... Oh, there it is, you guys. The Pain Hamburger. I knew I was going to have a hamburger bun, and with my pulled pork, I would be surprised if I don't. Again, with the salt and... Or the peanut butter and jelly, man. Okay, so... Am I just supposed to eat the pulled pork and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or just suck those out of the pack and make a pulled pork sandwich? Is this barbecue sauce? It's not. It's Frank's Red Hot. That is an appropriate substitute. I got my beverage bag here. Probably won't need that. And I have a date square. That's interesting. 2 desserts in here, you guys. Got some candy and a date square. Usually you get, I'm not sure I've ever had like a cakey sort of dessert in an IMP. I've only had like the wet packed fruit. We also have the big old spork I told you about. Yes, indeed. And we have this huge paper towel. It's super sturdy, super big. This thing's probably... Ooh, you get 2 of them. Some of the best in the business right here. Didn't even break. There you go, you guys. I'm going to get this all figured out. I also have creamer and sugar to go with my espresso roast coffee. Not sure what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to get it all figured out, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we are back. So, I just, you know what, I set the peanut butter and the raspberry jam aside. I'm sure they're delicious. They're super fresh. I really just want a pulled pork sandwich, and I don't have anything else to do with the peanut butter and jelly. So those are aside. I set one of the lemon lime beverages aside, and also the hot or the cold beverage bag. It is a cool bag. It's gusseted at the bottom, but I'm not going to need it tonight. I can eyeball myself a drink, and let's start with our drinks. So got the lemon lime. Pretty pumped about this. I do very much enjoy the Canadian isotonic drinks, the sports drinks, carbohydrate drinks, whatever the hell you want to call them. There we go. It's pretty much just white. Nothing fancy. But it will turn green when I put some water in it. Not super green. It's a lot yellower than a U.S. lemon lime drink would be. I am excited for this entire ration. Once again, Michael Gilpen, thank you so much for the box. My God, you guys, I'm going to have hit after hit after hit coming out of this box. So stay tuned. We got our lemon lime drink. I'm going to set that down. I do have some hot water already. It was just boiling a minute ago, so I'm going to make my coffee and sort of set that aside. The espresso roast coffee, you guys, in my humble opinion, IMHO, this is the best ration coffee out there. I think it's 10 times better than the U.S. Coffee instant type 1, 2, or 3. It's better than the Russian stuff. It's better than the French stuff. This is where it's at, ladies and germs. I just wish it would come with 2 of these nice sugar packs here. I am excited, super excited about this ration, you guys. Here we go. The sweet and salty almonds, that's not something I've ever seen before. Those Reese's Pieces, you know what? I'm too into the fact that they are in a military package while being a branded item that would normally come in its own package. So I just set that aside. I'm going to keep that. It's a collector's item for me, for this guy back here. Alrighty, I boiled this for, I don't know, 8, maybe 10 minutes. It puffed up like a, like you wouldn't believe. Ooh, it's still nice and hot. Alrighty, so let's open up our pulled pork. Ugh, is that not going to work for me? Come on, Terranachos. Alrighty, T'Challa it is. There we go. Thank you, T'Challa. Whoa. What? That doesn't look like pulled pork at all, you guys. What do we have going on here? Let's take a closer look. That looks like a patty of some sort with like potatoes and stuff. Maybe I should have taken a closer look at the ingredient list. This is not at all what I expected. Let's break this up a little bit. That does appear to be pulled pork. That's weird that it was just sort of like patty shaped. I probably should have kept it like that. But what is all this? That's a potato. I'm going to have to try it. Here we go. Look at that. That's definitely a potato. Wow. Okay. Maybe this dish was meant to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and this is just a sort of like sloppy mess that you eat by yourself or by itself. Let's open the date square. I don't know. I'm still going to put that on a bun. That's going to make a good sandwich. It's really hot though right now. So our date square, if you can read all of that, we got 116 grams. Not that big. This has actually got more calories than the main. 410 compared to, what was that, 318? Made by Baxter's. Let's see how fresh this is. This was kind of late 2017. That's still pretty fresh in the grand scheme of things. I'm not sure I've ever had a Canadian pastry. A date square. There is no oxygen absorber in here. Sort of weird. But, wow. There you go. It's kind of dark around the edges. Got a little brown on it. I like that. Ooh. I'm going to have to get into this, you guys. It's soft. It's crumbly. Holy crap. Let's see what's going on with the date square. Mmm. Okay. It's like a Fig Newton. Not as sweet. Not nearly as much stuff. Like as much of the fruit juju inside. But it's like... That's nice. That's easy to eat. My gosh. It's super moist, you guys. Fresh as the day they made that. Mmm. I'm going to dip that in my coffee in a minute. Also, I'm pumped. I got another one of these. These, if you haven't seen my previous review that features this item, check this shit out. Got a little maple leaf on there. We need just a touch of water. Just a touch. Check this out, though. Let that sit for a second. Absorb that water. You won't believe what that turns into. Alrighty. Let's open up our almonds. These are nice and vac-packed. We have 280 calories in here. Not a big bag. 50 grams. Sweet and salty, though. Finally, some salty friggin' nuts. My God. You guys know how much I hate the nut raisin mix. The U.S. rations. Whoa, that one's skittering across the table. It's just, unsalted nuts are so boring. I mean, I understand the nutritional value, and I get it. But, God, just flavor-wise, like, they're just boring. Look at that. We got some, like, coated ones and some salty ones. I'm going to have one of each. See if I can have a little sweet and salty here. Okay. First thing, lied to me. These aren't salty. Oh, God, maybe just a little bit. Oh, they're not salty. These, however, these are like those candy-coated ones you find at Christmas time. That's really good. Alrighty. You guys know it. You love it. 57 grams. 200 calories. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Pain Hamburger. Love this thing. Wish the U.S. had put this in menu 19. Holy crap. And I think it's been a while since I've had one, actually. Whoa, that's not a good sign. Let's get this open. Let's make us a sandwich. Now, at first glance, this isn't quite as yellow or as eggy looking as it normally is. Not that that's a bad thing at all. It's probably a good thing. But I do like the egginess of the Canadian hamburger bun. I think this would go so well with menu 19 jalapeno beef patty. That is a quality burger. And it wasn't bad with the tortillas. It kind of sucks with the wheat snack bread. Was not at all bad with the tortillas. Look at that. I have a feeling I'm going to want to put Frank's on here, but let's get some of that sauce. Don't want to get any of the potatoes on my sandwich because that's weird. But, there's one. Who cares? All right. This is probably how I would eat this ration in the field. I might save the peanut butter and jelly for later. I might just suck them down out of the package. Who knows? Pardon me. Here we go, guys. Little pulled pork sandwich. That has got a really nice flavor. It's sweet. Sweetness is probably the first thing that hits. It's not super barbecue-y. It's more just like almost like a pork and beans kind of sauce. Like a sweet tomato sauce. But it doesn't have a lot of the elements that barbecue sauce might have. Not that it's bad. It's very good. It is a little messy. There you go. I'm going to get another bite of that. Yeah. I'm glad I went with this configuration. That is definitely better than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a little messy, but that's why they packed this thing. You guys check this thing out. This is amazing. That little pill, that little mint looking thing, it is a nice, big, strong wet nap. Well, maybe not super strong, but I tell you what, look at the texture on that. It's a nice little napkin. That's going to get all the barbecue sauce out of my beard. I like it. Those things are cool, man. Those things are super cool. This here's not a bad ration. I'm going to tell you that. Pretty stoked that my man Michael sent it in to me. Now, as much as I like the sauce, I'm going to hit it with the Franks, you guys. That's kind of hard to open. I did get an owie on my finger at work yesterday. It hurt. I was cutting green onions. And then I cut a big old... I probably shouldn't have hot sauce on it. And I cut a big old chunk off my finger. There you go. Ooh, get it all. Alright, see, now we're messy. Now we need that wet nap. Look at this. They should have these things at Hooters and B-Dubs and stuff. Seriously, what an awesome invention. It takes up virtually zero space to pack. And it turns into quite a nice little towel. I'm sure you could use it medically out in the field if you needed to. Although the sandwich is good, I kind of want to try this with the Franks and with the potatoes. This is a weird dish. I did not expect the pulled pork package to have, like, potatoes in it, man. It's not what I was expecting. Let's get it on, though. Look at that. That's a nice bite of food. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mrs. Mickey Joe stealing some sweet and salty nuts, is she? What do you think, my dear?
Yummy.
Yummy. There you go, you guys. You heard it here first. Actually, I was second. I totally already tried those myself. That's really good. The Franks is, in my opinion, imperative to this dish. It's not like, once you mix it all around, it's not super hot. But it does have a real nice little bite to the corner of my mouth. I'll tell you what, I didn't realize I wanted potatoes with this menu until they came spilling out of that package. Man, this is good. This would probably be really good cold, too. One more time, money shot. Ooh, tasty. That's delicious. Okay, so with the Franks, it's a little spicy. But it's really, in my opinion, not a barbecue sauce like you might expect with pulled pork. It's more of just a kind of a sweeter tomato sauce. It's good. Get this lemon lime drink down the hatch. That's delicious. It's subtle. It's not nearly... It's certainly not American. Let's just say that. It's not as like balls out in your face lemon lime as a U.S. drink might be. That's very good. It's subtle. It's it's good. I may have put too much water in there. I could definitely put less water in there. Alrighty, let's try our date square with the best coffee in the business. Here we go. That's the way to do it.
What is this?
I'm doing a ration, bro. You want to say hi to YouTube?
Do I have to?
You don't have to.
Hey.
Go back. Go. Hey, hey, hey. Go watch your show. You're doing good. I love you. That was my son, everybody. Pardon me, got a little date
Hi,
square.
YouTube.
There we go. Alrighty, guys. This is a hell of a ration, and I didn't even eat the peanut butter and the jelly. You definitely could have made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I kind of like this rig better because I do like a good pulled pork sandwich. If they could figure out some shelf-stable coleslaw to go on top of this and maybe pack some barbecue sauce with it, it'd be even better. But that is very good. That is very good. And I'm blown away. I just like the whole potatoes and like turning this into kind of just a Insta meal. That's not at all what I was expecting. I like it. I like it. That is a hearty bit of food, you guys. I'm loving this ration. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to eat those Reese's Pieces, but they would be the perfect cherry on top of this whole sundae right here. You guys, this is fantastic. I'm just going to cut the camera and finish my dinner. Thank you so much for watching. Michael Gilpen, my man, thank you so much for sending this in. I cannot thank you enough. And guys, I will be, like, there's so many hits in that box, I can't even begin to explain it. So we'll just get back to that sooner or later. Anyway, thank you for watching. This was friggin' awesome. Thumbs up. We'll see you next time with something else, guys. Bye.